The excitement of rookie season is behind us. It is time to turn our attention back to just regular Dynasty. Now we are looking towards year 2 wide receivers and whether they're going to break out or bust in 2023 and what they could do possibly beyond that. We're going to talk about what they did as a rookie, specifically what was their rookie target share, and then let's look at their 2023 situation and how that might affect, a potential breakout or bust this upcoming season. So with Garrett Wilson, we can start at the top. What was his rookie target share? Well, ideally, we want rookie wide receivers to be around 16 or 17% as a rookie. That is the benchmark, just because usually, year 1 to year 2 is the largest jump in target share you're going to see. That is around 3.5 to 4% per player. So that means if you have a 17% target share as a rookie, it's expected, or you have the potential to hit 21, 22% in year 2. Well, as a rookie, Garrett Wilson was already at 24%. So you can go ahead, check that box off. That means he was already dominant from a target earning perspective, right? The expectation is he could get to 26, 27% as a rookie. And when you start to look at his situation, not only is he already the bona fide wide receiver 1 in New York, he gets arguably the biggest quarterback upgrade you can possibly get in the NFL, right? Going from a trio of Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, Mike White, to now Aaron Rodgers, it really does not get any better than that. Garrett Wilson is the clear-cut one. I'm not going to buy in to he likes his guys, he likes Allen Lazard type of narratives that are out there. Garrett Wilson putting up a 27, 28% target share is in the range of outcomes. And if he does that on pure volume alone, he's going to be a top 15, maybe even a top 12, top 10 wide receiver in 2023, and should continue to rise up dynasty ranks moving forward. Now, moving to wide receiver 2 today, we're going to talk about George Pickens. And let's start at the top again, right? As a rookie, does he hit that 17% target share mark that we're looking for? He doesn't. He's right around 15.6%, which is honestly close to 17. You want to be in the ballpark. I'll say that's in the ballpark. So while it may not have been a huge, smash or rookie season success, there is something to work on, right? It's not that he was just left for dead by the Steelers. So when we start to look at his situation, right, does he have a path to be the wide receiver 1 on this team? Theoretically, yes, right? He very well could be the best wide receiver on the roster, especially with Diontae Johnson working opposite him, right? That's really his only competition. The issue or the problem is Diontae Johnson earns targets at an insanely high rate. It's just a fact, right? Whether you like it or not, Diontae Johnson is probably going to be over 140 targets for the 4th straight season. He is the focal point of this offense. They funnel a lot of work through him. George Pickens has an uphill battle to get ahead of Diontae Johnson. But with that being said, if George Pickens was up around 20%, 21% in terms of target share this year, I don't think anybody would be surprised. In order for him to break out, and for George Pickens, I'd say based on what people are projecting his ceiling to be, around, a top 20 wide receiver in terms of points per game, in order to get to that mark, he's probably going to need to clear 20 or 21% just because of the way this offense is structured, the quarterback under center. And when you look at Matt Canada calling plays with Kenny Pickett throwing the ball, it's very difficult to get excited about a guy that, may be in the 21, 22% range and just not have a well-functioning or a normal style NFL offense, feeding him the ball. And just to kind of highlight that, his route tree as a rookie was extremely limited in terms of running, a 9 route, running a fly. That happened 32.9% of the time. Typically, anything over 30 is astronomical. It is out of the norm. It's unreasonable. And he's sitting at 32%. You can attribute that to Matt Canada not knowing what the hell he's doing. Realistically, his best bet to breaking out in 2023 is Matt Canada getting fired.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
All of these things kind of wrap up to say, I think George Pickens probably a little bit overvalued in Dynasty and probably is going to be overvalued in redraft, honestly. So things to keep in mind, he's not a breakout pick for me this season, but post Matt Canada, when, hopefully, if he gets fired this season, and then year 3, right, another level of growth for George Pickens, you could see that breakout come in 2024, but I am not betting on it this season. Before we get to our last player, guys, again, if you like these videos, if you like this content from DLF, check out the DLF YouTube membership. Over there, you're going to get extra videos, every single week from myself and Addison. I think we're up to 14 or 15 right now. In addition to that, you're going to get the opportunity for Addison to break down your rookie drafts coming up. He'll be able to look at your picks, your team, and help you make the right decisions in your drafts. So go ahead, guys, check out the bonus tier in the DLF YouTube membership. And to close this out, it is Skyy Moore. Now, again, starting with your target share as rookie, what did he do? Well, obviously, he did not come close to 17%. He comes in at 5.6%, which is abysmal. Like, that is not what you want to see from a guy with second-round draft capital, a player that a lot of people were very, very excited about coming into the NFL, and it didn't work out year one. Now, not all hope is lost. While he did only run 23% of routes, he was still targeted 22% of the time, right? That was his target rate as a rookie. That is notable. Obviously, you'd like it to be higher. You'd like the route percentage to be higher, the target share to be significantly higher. But there's some light, right, amongst all of the terrible that was his rookie season. But when you look at the situation, obviously, yes, right, you have Patrick Mahomes, you have Andy Reid. That's fantastic. That's like the best case scenario. And then when you look at the wide receiver room, again, I think it's favorable. You have Kadarius Toney, who I just don't buy into. He hasn't been healthy. He hasn't really produced even when healthy, and he wasn't great with the Chiefs. You have MVS, who is just basically, who cares at this point? And then you have new second-round rookie, Rashee Rice. Mecole Hardman is gone. Juju Smith-Schuster is gone. So there is a void in this offense to be the number 2 pass catcher behind Travis Kelce. That's ultimately their wide receiver 1. Skyy Moore has a path, but realistically, he's not going to get there, at least not this season. Again, if you're just projecting even abnormally high jumps in his target share, he can get to 15, 16%. I mean, expecting much higher feels like you're just predicting an anomaly, or analytically, you're going outside of what is even, the farthest edges of insane. So I'm just not in on Skyy Moore, and people can throw out the narrative, right? Andy Reid always limits rookies and brings them along slowly. That's true to an extent, but look at Tyreek Hill, look at Deshaun Jackson, look at Jeremy Maclin. Rookies who had very good rookie seasons in the Andy Reid system. I mean, historically, outside of those three, Andy Reid has not drafted well at wide receiver, and the reason those guys were brought along slowly is because they're just not very good. Skyy Moore is in danger of falling into that bucket and falling into it very quickly. Realistically, I am moving Skyy Moore. If I can get a second, a third-round pick, I'm going to flip him because, again, projecting a massive jump or a massive growth and a future breakout, which if he's not top 24, who really cares? That's replaceable. I'm not in. All right, guys, that is all we have for you. Again, over the next couple of weeks, we'll be going through every single 2022 rookie wide receiver, talking breakout or bust. So stop back, subscribe, check all of those videos out as they come out. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.